Hi everyone, welcome to the class. In the previous class, we discussed with order of a chemical reaction, the types of order of a chemical reaction, and unit of K for different ordered reactions. And we have started with the concept of molecularity. We'll try to continue that and we'll go for the differential and integrated rate equations for zero order and first order reactions. Now, just to recall, molecularity, the number of reacting species taking part in an elementary reaction which must collide simultaneously to form the product will give the molecularity. So this we can easily understood with its type. So we'll take the first. So what is meant by unimolecular reaction? So we'll learn with the help of simple example. Now, unimolecular reactions are those in which the molecularity of the reaction is 1. The molecularity of the reaction is 1. For example, so if we take ammonium nitrate NH4 NO2, so if it decomposed, it will give dinitrogen and ammonia, that is dinitrogen and water. Now if we consider this, so number of reacting species involved which must be collide simultaneously to form the product is so only 1. Hence, so molecularity of the reaction here is 1. Then the second type, it is bimolecular reactions. As the name indicates, bi for 2. So for a reaction whose molecularity is 2, so is said to be bimolecular reaction. For example, so if we take the decomposition of hydrogen iodide, so into hydrogen and iodine, so here the total number of reacting species, total number of moles of reacting species which must be colliding simultaneously to form the product is 2, hence the molecularity is 2. Similarly, so the next, trimolecular. A reaction whose molecularity is 3 is said to be trimolecular reaction. So for example, so oxidation of nitric oxide, if we take 2NO plus O2 gives rise to 2NO2. So here the total number of reacting species is 2 and 1 moles, hence it is 3 moles of reacting species which must collide simultaneously to form the product, hence the molecularity is 3. If we observe like this, so molecularity can be restricted till trimolecular, and molecularity of 4 or more is not possible. So because simultaneous collision of such more molecules is not yielding the product in a clear way. Hence, such reactions will always occur as a complex reactions or multi-step reactions. A reaction whose molecularity is 4 or more, so will not take place in an elementary step or in a single step. So they will take place in a complex reaction, that is in the form of a mechanism of the reaction. Now with this basic information of molecularity, so we'll try to compare what is order and molecularity of a chemical reaction. Now, first point of difference, we'll try to take the definition itself. As molecularity indicates the total number of reacting species which must simultaneously combine or collide to form the product. Whereas order is the sum of the powers of the molar concentration terms in an experimentally determined rate equation. Now, molecularity concept is theoretical concept, whereas order is determined only for experimentally determined rate equation. Hence, so molecularity is the theoretical concept, so which explains the total number of reacting species involved, whereas order is determined experimentally. Molecularity will never become 0. That means without a molecule, reaction will not occur. Hence, molecularity will not become 0. But we have seen order may become 0, fraction, or an integer. So why? Because under special conditions, for example, with 0, if we take here, if a reaction taking place on surfaces, catalytical surfaces, in that case, the order is independent on That is, the rate is independent on the concentration of reactant. Such reactions are called as zero order reaction. Hence, molecularity will never become zero, whereas order can be zero. Then, molecularity will always have integral values only, whereas the order will have fractional values also. Then one more point of difference. So it does not tell us anything about the mechanism of the reaction, whereas order will explain why, because slowest step in the mechanism is the rate determining step or order determining step. So these points will clearly explain the difference between the molecularity and order. So along with this, you can take few examples to give the difference points as molecularity and order. So with this, we have completed few basic concepts. Now we'll try to move with a very important part in the unit, definite 3 or 4 mark topic for the final exam. So the derivation part. So with respect to 2, there is 0 and first order reactions. So first we'll take integrated rate equations. So we'll assume first for 0 order how to calculate, then we'll consider first order. So these topics are very important for 3 mark or 4 mark. So this is the only unit. So in the long questions of 5 mark, so you can expect a 4 mark question also. That is 4 plus 1 combination in the 5 mark question will be asked from chemical kinetics, especially in these derivations. So these derivations can be asked for 3 mark or 4 mark, both 0 order and first order. Try to observe very carefully and practice simultaneously to remember. So don't get confused. So try to observe the points. So how I am explaining. So remember in the same order. Now to start with integrated rate equation, you can take first an assumption of a zero order reaction. That is, consider a zero order reaction. So where reactant give rise to product as a zero order reaction. So if we write the rate equation for this, rate will be equal to definition of rate as it is for reactant minus delta R by delta T, or instead of delta we'll use dr divided by dt, as it is a concentration term within the square bracket. Then, so with the definition of rate, R is equal to, that is from integrated rate equation to consider. So we'll take rate equation form. So rate R is equal to K into concentration of reactant power 0, as it is a zero order reaction, it is 0. Now we'll try to take both. It is minus dr divided by dt is equal to K. Concentration of R power 0 is 1, hence it is K. Now we'll rearrange the term here. Now we'll try to consider, we'll multiply negative sign on both the sides and we'll send the denominator dt towards the right hand side. So that will become minus K dt. Now why I have done this kind of rearrangement, because so before doing the integration, so the arrangement what it is required to form is this. So we'll have similar terms together on one side. Now on left hand side we have concentration term, on the right hand side we have a constant with a time. Now we'll consider this equation form as 1, and for this equation we'll try to integrate on both the sides. Now integrate on both the sides. Now integration of dr is equal to minus integration of K into dt. Now the solution of integration of dr is R minus K is a constant, and integration of dt is T plus as we are taking a constant in the integration, so integration constant can be given as I or C. Now this is the another equation form. So what we are going to get after integrating on both the sides. We'll consider this as equation 2. If the solutions are important, so you need to remember integration of dr is r, integration of dt is t. As it is a constant k, so we have taken outside. Now, after getting this equation form, we'll assume initial condition to find the value of integration constant I. That is, at initial condition, what is the initial condition? So when the reaction is not started, the concentration of the reactant will take it as R naught, so which represents initial concentration. So we'll try to take R as R naught as initial concentration. So once the reaction is not started, and the time, initial time will be 0 seconds. So the initial condition, reaction is not started, time is 0. Now we'll assume these two in the equation 2. So where R will be R naught minus K into 0 plus I, or integration constant I will be equal to R naught. Now by assuming the initial conditions, we are obtaining the value of integration constant I. Just observe that and try to remember very clearly how we are taking the steps. So try to follow it. Now once the integration constant value we have got, now substitute the value of I in equation 2. Now these are the steps what we have taken. So after taking these steps, so we'll come here to substitute I value in equation 2. Now if we substitute the I value in equation 2, we'll get R is equal to minus K into T plus I value is R naught. So we'll consider this equation as equation 3. So after getting this substitution of I value or integration constant value, the equation form what we are obtaining, you just observe that. So this equation is in the form of straight line equation y is equal to mx plus c, where y is r, slope is minus k, negative slope, x coordinate is t, and the intercept of the line C is R naught. Now, as it is in the straight line equation form of y is equal to mx plus c, so we'll represent the graphical representation of zero order reaction. Now, y coordinate is concentration of R, x coordinate is time. Now, intercept of the line is R naught, starting with initial concentration. The slope is negative, decreasing slope. So slope will be minus k, negative indicates it is a decreasing slope. So this is the graphical form. Now, so we need to find the integrated rate equation for the velocity constant or rate constant k. And so we'll rearrange the equation 3 to get k expression. So minus kt on left hand side will become plus kt, r naught, and r on the right hand side will become minus r. Now we'll rearrange for k. So k will be equal to r naught minus r divided by t. Now this will take it as equation 4, and this equation will be our final integrated rate equation for zero order reaction, K is equal to R naught minus R divided by T. So this is what we need to prove. Now after obtaining this, so we need to remember the final expression. So it will be helpful for numerical problems. If derivations are not asked, you can expect based on the derivation equations, final equations, 3-mark numerical problems. Hence, so try to remember once you are taking, so first step is you are assuming a zero order reaction and you are taking the definition of rate and you are taking from rate equation form. So from definition of rate, so R is defined as minus dr by dt as it is change in concentration of reactant with respect to time. Then from rate equation form, rate will be equal to K into concentration of reactant over 0 as it is a zero order reaction. Then by considering both, so we are getting minus dr by dt is equal to K. Then rearrange for similar terms to come on one side. So concentration term on LHS and the time on the right hand side. So after obtaining this, so we are integrating on both the side here. The solution of integration is what you need to remember clearly. Integration of dr, integration of change with respect to any term will be the same term. That is integration of dr is r, integration of dt is t, integration of dx is x, integration of dy will be y, like that. So that you need to concentrate here. That is the solution wise if you concentrate. So integration of dr is equal to r. Similarly, integration of dt is t. As it is a constant, it is taken outside. Then, so to find the value of such integration constant I, we are assuming the initial condition where r will be r naught and time will be 0. By taking that, we are getting integration constant I value as r naught. Then by substituting that I in the equation, so we'll be getting r is equal to minus kt plus r naught. So this equation, if we compare, it is in the straight line equation form. So there it is required to relate y coordinate, x coordinate and slope. All these will be 1-mark important question. They may ask, so what is the intercept of the line? What is the y coordinate? What is the x coordinate with respect to zero order rate equation? As the final equation form, what we have obtained is after integrating, so hence it is called as integrated rate equation. So if the question is asked for differential rate equation, so I'm explaining this also, it may be asked for 1 mark. So if it is asked as the differential rate equation, you take this form, that is R is equal to K into concentration of reactant over 0. Instead of R, you take the definition, that is minus dr by dt is equal to K into concentration of R power 0. This form of the equation is called as differential equation and this is called as integrated rate equation. So this is additional information. So apart from integrated form, so if the question is asked for what is the differential rate equation for zero order, you can write. If it is for first order, you write instead of 0, it is 1. Okay, derivation is clear. Try to highlight these particular steps. Remember the steps. So first step after taking the definition and rate equation form. Second, after integrating. Third, after substituting the integration constant value I. Fourth is the final form of integrated rate equation. In a sequential steps, you can easily remember this. Now we'll take in the similar way the integrated rate equation for first order reaction. Here almost a similar step, but few points extra. Now we'll try to assume similarly. So assume a first order reaction. Consider a first order reaction. R gives rise to T. And we'll take the rate. So rate for the equation, from definition of rate, it is minus dr by dt And from rate equation form, R is equal to K into concentration of reactant power 1. The difference between the previous and this is that there it is 0, here it is 1. Now we'll take both and we'll rearrange. So as the concentration terms are there on both the side, we'll arrange towards one side. Now dr divided by r. So this negative sign we'll try to consider towards this side, or multiply from both negative, negative, negative become positive. Here it will be negative. It is minus k into dt. Now this we'll call as equation 1. So in the previous case, it was dr is equal to minus k dt. In the first order, it is dr by r is equal to minus k dt. Now this will be additional here. Now after getting this step, so we'll try to integrate on both the sides. On integrating equation 1. Now integration of dr divided by r is equal to minus k integration of dt. As it is a constant, I have taken it outside. So now if the solution, if we focus on this, integration of dr by r, integration of change with respect to any species divided by the same species, that is dx by x, dy by y, like that. Whatever if we take, it is natural logarithm of that ln r. So remaining solutions, you know that. So that we'll try to take. I will try to observe the integrated solution. Now integration of dr by r is ln r, ln for natural logarithm, minus k t plus integration constant I. Now whatever the solution obtained after integration, so we'll assume that as equation 2. After getting the integration, we'll assume initial condition. That is at initial condition, that is to obtain the value of integration constant I, we'll take initial condition. So where r is taken as r naught and t will be equal to 0, substituting that in the equation 2. So it is ln r naught is equal to minus k into 0 plus I, or I is equal to ln r naught. Now we have obtained the value of integration constant that will substitute in equation 2. That is substituting the value of integration constant I in equation 2, we will get ln r naught is equal to minus kt, sorry, it is ln r, it is ln r is equal to minus kt plus I value is ln r naught. Now after substituting the value of I, we'll call this as equation 3. And if we observe this equation, so it is in the form of straight line equation, where ln r is y coordinate, minus k represent the slope m, t represents the x coordinate, ln r represents the intercept of the line. So it is in the form of straight line equation, y is equal to mx plus c. So based on that, if we take the graphical form of representation, the y coordinate is ln r. In the 0 order, it is only concentration of r. Here it is with natural logarithm ln r. And the x coordinate, it is same time, both in the 0 order and first order. In the 0 order, so it was r naught. Here it is ln r naught. Then the slope is negative slope, hence decreasing, and the value of the slope is minus k. So this is the graphical representation for the respective ordered reaction, first order reaction. Now we'll rearrange to get the minus k. So minus kt on LHS will become plus kt ln R naught minus ln R. Now this is in the form of log m minus log n. We know that log m minus log n will be equal to log m by n. Log m minus log n will be log m by n. Hence we'll try to consider log R naught minus log R will be equal to ln R naught by R. Now we know that one more importance. So conversion of natural log to base 10. So we need to multiply by 2.303. So then it will be changed to base 10. Hence, for converting this natural log to base 10, we'll multiply by 2.303. So hence, natural log will be converted into base 10, R naught by R. No need to mention 10. It is understood if we write log, it is with base 10. Now it is kt. Now we'll rearrange for final expression k. So k will be equal to 2.303 divided by t log R naught by R. Now this is the equation 4, which is what our final integrated rate equation form for first order reaction. So for zero order, it is k is equal to R naught minus R by T. For first order, k is equal to 2.303 by T log R naught minus R. If it is a differential rate equation, so differential rate equation will be minus dr by R, or you can consider minus dr by dt is equal to k into concentration of R power 1. So this will be the differential rate equation. Again, this is repeated many a times for 3 mark or 4 mark direct question. Hope with these points, so derivations are clear. Try to practice both. If you learn these two clearly, we have two more simple derivations from this. So half-life expressions for zero order and first order. So once we complete that, we'll go for the next concept by relating few competitive topics. So before that, so practice these two integrated rate equations very clearly. I have not taken much time for this. So, but the order of sequence, what I have explained to you, so you try to remember that and try to relate that. So when you are practicing it. So with this, we'll try to stop for today's class. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.